How's it going, everyone? I am Walter the Film Hermit, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do something called a weekly update. Just going to talk about a little bit what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel, and just kind of what's going on in the whole film industry in general. Not like really news or anything, just things that I've come across that have to do with film, movies that interest me. Some things do, some things don't, things that I'm keeping my eye on. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the channel in general. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit. We passed 1,000 subscribers last month, and now it's a little bit over, last time I checked, about 1,156, 60 or so. So the channel has kind of a little bit stagnated, but like progressively we get a few subscribers every week. Before I forget, if you like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe, share. Helps the channel so much. One thing I always forget to mention, I never mentioned before, is I guess there's a bell icon that you should click, so like when I do put a new video up, you're notified of it. That would be great. So I just want to try to mix things up a bit. Some people like the unboxing, some really don't care so much. But I like the unboxing because I was a big believer in Steelbook, so I'm going to talk about that in the weekly update a little later. So one thing I want to talk about also is my Amazon pre-orders. I've been trying to do less pre-orders lately. I bought a lot over the holiday season. I'm trying to kind of, there's movies I want to get, but I don't necessarily need to get as soon as they come out because I keep getting burned when it comes to these release dates. Because a movie will come out, like Dune, for example. I pitch in, I get the Steelbook for $35, and then 2 weeks later, you can get the slipcover for $20. I mean, I understand the price is going to dip as the movie gets older, but I mean, it's just too quick. And I love that Steelbook, but I'm thinking, like, did I really need that Steelbook? I did a video recently on the La La Land Steelbook, and I wanted a La La Land Steelbook for like years. And it's been so long now, I don't remember why it was so important. And then I finally get one, they make a new one, and it's damaged. Really strange experience. I went to Best Buy to exchange it. I knew they didn't have any more, but I figured maybe they just refund it because it wasn't just a slight bend, like the whole, if you see my video, the whole bottom of it was bent. So they're like, oh, well, if you opened it, but I tell them, like, hey, you know, I can't tell it's bent until I open it because it has like a slip cover on it. And I could even show them my video as evidence. But they're like, well, we can only do exchanges, but we don't have them. So we're going to have to refund it. And then they're like, wait a minute, we can't refund it. And they're like, oh, well, let me see if we can find it. And I was like, really confused. So they just gave me a gift card, which is fine. And I was going to buy it again, but then I wasn't really crazy about the art, and I wasn't really crazy about, I just really didn't need it. I have a slipcover. So I don't know, I might rethink about double dipping on movies just to get Steelbooks, because honestly, I haven't even cleaned up this room yet to start the movie collection, but I'm gonna run out of room. I've got too much, and I've noticed a lot of times I'll have like 2 or 3 copies of the same movie, and it's really not needed. So that's something I gotta be better at. I think a lot of the reason why I did that was when I bought certain movies, I wasn't like in the best mood. Honestly, this week I haven't been in the best mood, but sometimes when I'm in a bad mood, I go out and I buy movies, and sometimes it makes me feel better, but then months, years later, I go through it, I'm like, why are there so many copies? Like, I have 2 copies of Baywatch. I shouldn't even have 1 copy of Baywatch, but somehow I ended up with 2 copies of Baywatch. So what I've been thinking about doing is revamping my eBay store, and I start putting some of those extra copies in there. There used to be a place locally I used to go to do sales and trade, and sometimes I use Swap DVD, but I'm not crazy about Swap DVD because like they rarely have things that I want. So I spend a lot of time shipping discs to people, not a lot of time getting discs back to me. Swap DVD, I don't have it because I had to get up off camera to grab it. They sent me 3 copies of like an old He-Man DVD set. And I'm like, why do they keep sending me this DVD set? It's not on my list. So I'm gonna have to rethink using that website as well. Overall, it's a pretty good website. It's just, they don't have a lot of 4K on there. There's not a lot of Blu-ray, there's mostly DVD, and I don't really collect DVD anymore. So let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in me having a link to like an eBay store. So if some of you out there would want to expand your physical collection, or you want to start a physical collection, you can go through some of the things that I just don't need anymore and kind of help the channel and help make some more space in the studio and the household. So I'm gonna take a list of some of the other things that I wanted to talk about. Oh, So this past week, there was a Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer. Love the trailer. I tried to shoot a reaction video for it, but I've never done a reaction video before. I don't know how to do reaction videos, and I tried my best to try to edit it together, and I could not get the actual trailer to download off YouTube so that way I can mix it into my video. So I kind of just gave up on that. Now it's been over like close to a week since it's been out. There's lots of other people that have posted their reactions up already. It's a pretty cool reaction video. Just like, I actually didn't even watch the video. I thought my reactions were fine, but maybe I'll watch it and think I hate it. So one thing that's been going on around about that trailer is that, of course, you can hear Patrick Stewart's voice in it. And then apparently Patrick Stewart is saying that's not confirmation that he's in the movie. Okay. And I guess there's a shard of glass and a poster or something. People think it might be Deadpool. And people are thinking maybe Ryan Reynolds is in the movie. And Ryan Reynolds says he's definitely not in the movie. Look, I don't believe anybody when they say they're not in a Marvel movie at this point. I don't really care until I see it. There's a lot of channels out there that want to put spoilers out there and ruin the whole movie before it comes out. I don't know what's going to be in the movie. I'm really excited about it. I want to be entertained. I want to be surprised when I watch it. So I'm going to try to stay away from some of that stuff. So who knows what's going on. But cool trailer. If you haven't seen it, it's everywhere on YouTube. Check it out. Another thing I want to talk about is pre-orders on Amazon. I talked about that a little bit, but what I've got pre-ordered right now is not much. I've got Escape from LA pre-ordered still. Apparently that has a flaw on the disc, and there is going to be a replacement disc for that. Kind of getting tired of replacement disc programs. There still isn't a replacement disc for Mad Max 2. I haven't even opened that disc. That came out back in November. They've re-released the Mad Max 2s in stores with the corrected disc, but there's no way of getting a replacement disc yet. I think you can email Warner Brothers, but they haven't responded to anyone's emails yet. I did not do the replacement program for the Citizen Kane disc because you have to open it and crack the disc, and I haven't done that yet. I probably should because I think they give a gift card as well. I'll look back into that. I don't really have time to follow up on all these replacement discs. If any of you out there bought Citizen Kane or Mad Max 2 on 4K, let me know how the replacement program worked for you. I think the only other thing I saw on there that I need to pre-order is Attack on Titan, the anime. The first half of the final season is actually coming out tomorrow. I'm a little late on it. I know that's been on Funimation, but I really want to watch that on Blu-ray. I just watched that last year for the first time, and I really like the anime a lot. And I've heard that even though it's been on Funimation for like streaming for a while, that this new version of it, they went back and redid some of the animation because they want to correct some errors. So I'm gonna have to put the pre-order in for that. The last Funimation disc that I pre-ordered was the Robotech series. I got Volume 1, the Macro Saga, and I got Volume 2. Wasn't too crazy about Volume 2. I've heard since I was a kid that the second series of Robotech is not very good. And I got through a few episodes and I didn't finish it. So I didn't get Volume 3, but I kind of wanted Volume 3 just to have the whole set, but it's like $50. We'll see. I should probably get it while I can get a slipcover, but now I'm thinking, is it really worth a slipcover? I don't know. Let me know if you've seen, I don't know even know what Volume 3 is called. Volume 1 is the Macro Saga. Volume 2 is, I'm just forgetting what the Volume 2 is called, but let me know in the comments. I just escaped my mind right now. But Volume 3, I forget the name of that one as well because I've never seen it. So let me know if you guys picked up Volume 3 of Robotech and what you think of it, or if you've seen it on DVD before. So other thing that are going on right now, talked about La La Land already. Babylon 5. I meant to grab my my DVD set. I think I'll just put an image here of it. I've been watching that on HBO Max. They premiered on HBO Max, I think about a year and a half ago, and they're in full high definition, and they look great, but I just kind of stopped watching it because I try not to watch too much streaming, but lately I've been watching a lot of streaming because I've been trying to break the habit of buying physical media like every week. And I don't know if Babylon 5 will ever get a Blu-ray release, and I have the whole set on DVD, but it'll be nice. It's really been cool to revisit that show in high definition. I noticed something that kind of annoyed me is like apparently the episodes are out of order, and I grabbed my DVD set and I was looking at the, you know what? I can just kind of edit this out really fast. I'm gonna go grab that DVD set. Okay, so then this is Season 1 of Babylon 5, and then this is Season 2. Babylon 5 was on for 5 seasons, and there's 6 box sets for the DVDs because there was a 6th set that had all the movies. It looks like for some reason for season 1 and 2, some of the episodes are out of order. They have the production order versus the air order. Honestly, watching season 1 again, I don't think the order really affects anything too much, but I wonder if I could reach out to HBO customer care and have them fix that. That probably would be something that would be a complete waste of time. Why not try it? So I'm always gonna keep these because these have all the bonus features. If you haven't checked this show out before, if you like classic science fiction, this is a fun show to visit. And like I said, they're all on in high definition on HBO Max. I watched a lot of HBO Max this weekend. I was in a really terrible, still kind of am, but I was really in a terrible mood this whole week, this drama. But I kind of forced myself to watch a couple movies. I watched The Last Duel on HBO Max. It's a Ridley Scott film with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I've been wanting to watch it for a while. Adam Driver's in it too. I thought it was a good movie. It took a while to kind of get going, but it's not a movie I'd probably watch again, which if you've seen it, you know why. And then I watched the Nightmare Alley, which very beautiful movie. Guillermo del Toro is one of my favorite directors. I'm not sure if I'm completely crazy about this film in particular. Just personally, it's not a bad movie at all. It's just most of the characters in it aren't very likable, and it's 2.5 hours long, and watching a 2.5 hour long movie with people you don't like kind of wears on you after a while. But it was nice and relaxing to just kind of watch the movie. It's one of the movies nominated for Best Picture. I'm gonna take this time to try to watch all these movies that are nominated for Best Picture, so when the Oscars come up, I kind of have a reference of whether I like these movies or not. And a lot of them I can watch at home, because a lot of times I always plan, Oscars roll around, they announce their nominations, usually 9 or 10 movies I haven't seen. So far, the only movies I've seen that are on the list, Dune and Nightmare Alley. Don't Look Up is on Netflix, so I'm gonna watch that probably next. And then the next one on there, there's a movie called Drive My Car. AMC Mission Valley has it, but you can get it on iTunes as well. And then Licorice Pizza, it said that was on Vudu. I guess you can buy it digitally, but it's not a physical media yet and doesn't have a date. And then Power the Dog, that's a Jane Campion film. That one is on Netflix. So it looks like a lot of the movies are available just to watch at home. So I'm gonna just try to see what's, actually 2 of the movies are on Netflix, Don't Look Up and Power the Dog. So I'm gonna try to watch the ones you can watch at home first, and then see which ones I can check out at AMC and use my A-list for that. So the plan is to probably try to watch the Oscars this year. I don't watch it every year. Some years I just don't care. I mean, I've been watching the Oscars since I was a little kid, probably too little to watch it, but it's kind of a yearly tradition unless I'm just in the mood, not in the mood for it. So I think that pretty much covers everything I wanted to go over. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Just let me know if you guys like this type of video. I'm gonna try to do that every week, where I just kind of talk about what's going on with me, what's going on with the channel. And thank you guys all again for watching. I'm gonna say it again, if you like the videos, please share them with your friends. So maybe we can get some more people into the physical media and film community. Like, comment, and subscribe helps the channel so much. Thank you so much for watching, and you all have a great Monday.